racing continues here at the Shampine Memorial on MAVTV. Speed Sport bringing you the action from the Steel Palace. Ralph Sheheen, Johnny Benson, and Derek Pernesiglio with you. And Gruhl continues to lead in the 50 as he has all night, but boy, Bond is closing in, Johnny.
It looks like he is. It looks like he's really rolling the center really good, and he got Setterly coming too. And he's really rolling the center also really well. And that, you know, it's tough when you're trying to play catch up. You finally get up there, now you got to do all this passing yet, but both the guys right there are running very good.
We talked about the tires. Everybody runs the Hoosier tires here with these cars. Just a couple of different chassis manufacturers. These are all Hawk chassis, I believe, up at the front tonight.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting, like you say, that you do have a couple manufacturers that build these race cars, and then a lot of these are hand-built, which makes these things so unique to look at. So, but with aerodynamics and suspension stuff, it's just starting to really trickle down into all the smaller tracks. These cars are pretty advanced to start with, but they're taking it to the next level.
Bond and Sidderly have caught Gruhl, and look what else they've caught, Johnny. A bunch of traffic. This is going to get exciting.
This is where it becomes extremely exciting. This is one spot here where you think that leading is great, but sometimes second's not a bad option either. So you're going to sit there and you're going to have to make sure as looks like he dives down to the bottom.
Bond right there on the bottom, and they've got a couple of cars stacked up in front of them. Who's going to get the advantage? Bond is going to take the lead. No, it sure looked like he had it. Gruhl comes back around the outside, and Gosick is one of those slower cars in front of him.
That's just one of those things. You take a gamble and you go down in there, and it looked like he had the pass made, but the outside ended up getting a little bit faster.
And this is an opportunity, too, where you really have to drive hard, where you could wear out those Hoosiers if you haven't done it already.
You saw Bond in a black car there, got real loose off turn 2, so you know they're running the tires hard. You know, it's starting to get late. They're running them as fast as they can, and all that horsepower, you're going to break them loose.
The opportunity to win this big prestigious race as Sidderly gets around Bond and Otto, the 6-time track champion, 5-time winner of this event, going for his 6th victory here in the Shampine Memorial.
Yeah, it looked like Bond kind of just slipped up there. It almost looked like it kind of quit there for a minute, and Sidderly went right around him.
He has played it so calm and cool tonight with 15 to go. Sidderly in a perfect position as they work their way through traffic. Now, he starts looking to the outside. And Gruhl has got to find a way around Gosick.
Wow, this is some great racing. You know, sometimes you hate to see lap cars coming and getting involved, but it's putting on a great show.
Oh, look at him dancing to the inside of Gosick. And Sidderly's going to pounce as well. He's going to come charging through. Oh,
you can tell his tires getting more too. You see him definitely spinning out. And you see Bond looks like he continues to have problems, and he's starting to really falter back there.
I wonder if he's starting to run out of fuel. We've heard some of the guys in the pit saying they're getting close.
There's a lot of times that the 75 laps, it may give you 40, 45 laps of fuel. And these guys measure it so close. I'm surprised he's off by 5, 6, 8 laps, but you can definitely see that happen here.
They run, some of these guys running up to 3 different fuel cells in these cars too. It's really wild how they design these machines.
Oh, and they're fun to drive, but every once in a while you got to start playing with fuel cells and moving fuel around. And look how loose they're starting to get now. And the fuel load too, they're starting to move the fuel around, and it's starting to change the way it's handling. As Sidderly keeps trying to poke his nose underneath the bottom there.
He is just wearing out the backside of the 50 of Gruhl. Very clean is Otto Sidderly. He hasn't banged into him, but he is letting him know he is there. And here he comes to the outside.
You can see just how hard he ran it in there to try to take advantage of that. Just kind of slid up a little bit on him.
10 to go. Oh, what is going to happen with the traffic? You don't know what kind of position these guys' cars are in. If they're going to have an issue, run out of fuel, get those tires too loose.
Yeah, and the thing is they don't know they're there. I mean, the flag may throw a little move over flag, but with no radios, mirrors, they don't know the leader's right there. And it makes it difficult to try to pass these guys and putting on a good race. As you can start to see Sidderly there just trying all kinds of lanes, inside, outside. And that's a pretty good move there. And look, he just still couldn't quite get it done.
Well, Gruhl's still good through the middle of the corner, isn't he? He seems to be able to really get off the corner pretty well.
I think right now they're both got really great race cars, but they're both pushing the things really to the limit. And, Sidderly doesn't look like he's bobbling quite as much. So, Gruhl is definitely leaning on it. he knows Siddeley's there now. He's seen him a couple times. He's running it pretty hard.
He has a good idea of which car that is, too, as Siddeley once again looks to the inside.
Yeah, if Siddeley's anywhere near you, you know that this is gonna happen.
There it is, right there. Otto Siddeley completes the pass, and we have a new leader here in the Jim Shampine Memorial. Otto Siddeley going for victory number 6 in this prestigious Super Modified race.
Yeah, it was definitely a great pass. He got a great run coming up off the corner there, and he's able to get alongside of him. And once that happened, looks like he's kind of pretty smooth right at the moment.
And 5 laps remaining here at Oswego.
And he's just pulling away. I mean, Siddeley's one of those guys that really manages his car and really takes care of his tires.
And look at how quick he's already starting to move away from Gruhl. Otto Siddeley, one of the most dominant drivers of this era here at Oswego Speedway. Looks like he's on his way to another big night at the Steel Palace.
I tell you what, he's just checked out, gone fast. So he's moving right along. I mean, he's did what he needed to do early on in the race, and it's starting to pay off right now.
Jessica Zemkin started on the pole. Siddeley followed her for a while. Now he puts her a lap down. Last couple of laps here at Oswego as Gruhl has fallen back. Oh, and we've got a caution. Caution comes out. Oh, it's Ritzkes slowing on the speedway. Wonder if he's out of fuel.
I would probably guess with this being 4 or 5 laps to go in the end of the race, he's probably out of fuel. It doesn't happen very often. It does. It's surprised that it happens with a new, with a great team though.
And the word coming out of the pit lane that they're going to go ahead and stop the race, red flag it, refuel these cars for the run to the checkers. We'll be back.